Well, if you guys couldn't tell, his mom's quite loud, but she's also got some speed. She actually used to sprint down the sidelines with Terrell when he would score his touchdowns as a little kid. She actually broke her ankle doing that, so she doesn't do it anymore. But you gotta love the love between those two right there. Back to you guys in the studio. Hey guys, this is where you want to be if you're watching the game. Of course, we wish we were joining Ryan in Omaha, but that's not the case. But I think we've got a pretty good second option over here. I've got the household owner right here, Will, who's a member of the Animals of Section B. Will, we're hanging out over here. We're doing some swimming. We're going to be watching the game right up on this screen behind us. Can you just tell me how excited you are to watch the Noles tonight right here in your own backyard?
Oh, it's pretty special. This is my first time seeing the postseason for the Noles.
The teams today were wasting no time picking up the phone and making calls to the Seminoles as the action got underway quickly for Florida State guys here in day 2 of the NFL Draft. The Florida State Seminoles are no stranger when it comes to the big dance. This is their 11th consecutive appearance in the NCAA tournament, but they are looking for their first win since 2019. What will it take to get that job done? Well, they have one piece to their offense that they think will help, and that's their leading scorer, sophomore Taniyah Latson, who is back and healthy and ready to cause some madness of her own. And they call it the Wintersville Classic for a reason, and I gotta tell you, I'm feeling like a winner already. We've got flowers, we've got food, everything a girl needs to be happy. Guys, she said Thomas County Central's winning. What do you guys think? Let's keep it going. All right, guys, that's gonna do it for me live in Atlanta. Now we'll have so much more coming up tonight at 11. Back to you in the studio.
Oh my goodness.
Wow, you're in good company.
Right, Woodward Academy is only about 20 minutes away from the...
I believe it was there in the second quarter that Todd Robinson went down. He was a little beat up, but he didn't give up at all. What would you say about your quarterback and his fight in this one tonight?
He's a warrior.
Absolutely, Coach. I know you said you haven't had a chance for it to set in yet. When is this victory going to set in and feel good?
Once I sit at my desk and drink a cold Coca-Cola.
If you guys do get the win tonight, it'll be your 4th straight region championship. But when I looked at the series between you guys, in the last 3 years, this game has been determined by 2 touchdowns or less. What is it about this rivalry against Valwood that makes it so special? Go ahead and take a quick bite and tell you my thoughts. I'm going to feed Ryan behind the camera here. This is incredible. How do you do it? Everybody talks about what this game means to the city, but what does this game mean to an alum like you?
Well, you got to look at it this way. My wife graduated from Brooks County. My kid graduated from Lowndes, and I graduated from Valdosta. So it's bragging rights for me.
The Florida A&M women's basketball team picked up a big win over Southern on Saturday, a win that dealt the Jags their first SWAC loss of the season and moved the Rattlers to 1-1 in conference action. Grambling State at the Lawson Center on Monday. The Rattlers looking to keep their winning ways alive. Believe it or not, March is going to be knocking on our doors before we know it, so why not stir up the madness right now? That's right, Florida State was taking on UNC. This game was a thriller. Florida State hosting the top-ranked team. They're number 3 in some polls, 4 in the other, and they were hoping to force their first upset at the Tuck since 2022. Well, the Seminoles continue to stay hot, hosting New Orleans this weekend and walking into Game 3, hoping to finish things off with a sweep. Let's bust out the broom, shall we? It was Chip Baker Day at Dig Hauser Stadium. This week in our All Roads Lead to Detroit series, I took some time to catch up with a former Lowndes Viking who's getting ready for this year's NFL Draft. He grew up in Titletown and then went on to win a national championship, and now he's waiting for the call of a lifetime. Well, the fans at Dig Hauser Stadium are always loud and ready to go, but there is one smaller fan who sits in the animal section who is stealing the hearts of the Florida State baseball team and creating an everlasting friendship with the third baseman. Florida State star senior Cam Smith is used to hearing his name over the PA, even from the crowd. But he doesn't always get to see his biggest fan in action.
Let's go,
That's awesome. She's so into it.
Meet June.
She's not your average 4-year-old.
The third-generation Seminole who came to her first Florida State game just last season and was quickly drawn to number 24.
There she was, just watching Cam play third, and she said, "That's my favorite player."
Cam.
And now, after every game,
Mom, we need to take a picture with Cam.
It's a post-game tradition. June and Cam take a picture after almost every game.
I love you, June.
The young fan is now one of the biggest voices in Cam's crew, which all started as a section of Cam's extended family and is now full of number 24's biggest supporters, even with their own webpage.
It's a great feeling just to have, these people behind my back always supporting me no matter what. It's exactly what I asked for from these fans.
What's become a friendship that's bonded by pictures, bracelets, and of course the occasional pointer or two.
I said, sometimes I say you run fast.
All started with the simplest of connections.
Because of his smile.
It's truly heartwarming. Like I said, just to see how young she is and how passionate she is to not only cheer on me but the team, it's great. This is what Florida State baseball is.
June is the youngest animal to start a chant in Section B, and like most great things in baseball, it's a tradition born of superstition.
But one day, she just decided to scream, "Let's go, Cam," up on his second pitch, and it's just carried on. I think he hit a home run right after the first time she ever did it, and so now every second pitch, she stands up and screams, "Let's go, Cam," and everybody follows in behind her.
From June's first game on February 19th, 2023, when Florida State beat James Madison, to now.
If you let me know, I can let you know.
The two are forever bonded. It's a friendship that's given both a fan for life.
Guess what my favorite food is? Pickles.
So that's a little inside joke if you didn't know. Cam's nickname is Sweet Pickle, and of course June had to tease him about it.